speaking of yung truck na nabanggit nyo na may mga DSWD donation box relief goods, kasi po may kumakalat po sa internet, if you can comment, na ito pong DSWD relief goods, mga nakabox na nasa isang malaking truck ay dumaan daw po sa Office of the Vice President.
Hindi naman, malinaw naman yon na hindi tama yon. Ang nag-check nga tayo sa ating mga kasamahan, diretso yun sa local government unit natin sa Naga. So kasi doon naman yan, di ba makita mo, pinost naman nila na dumating na nga ang pinadalang family food packs ng DSWD doon sa City of Naga.
So, hindi
wala nang dinaanan na iba dahil hindi naman kailangang dumaan sa iba pa.
So hindi po yung dumaan sa Office of the Vice President?
Hindi yung dumaan sa Office of the Vice President. Ang malinaw ho, tinitiyak natin na makarating ang ating mga tulong sa mga local government units.
Thank you po. Ayan po si DSWD Secretary Judith Tagiwalo. Napaka-busy, napakatapang, may malasakit at napakaganda.
Maraming salamat mo ka sa patuloy na pagsuporta, no, sa mga programa ng DSWD. Talagang marami tayong kailangan gawin at malaking bagay na may suporta mula sa iyo.
Opo, Manay, alam niyo po kasi ngayon lang po naramdaman po ng taong bayan yung malasakit po ng isang ahensya ng gobyerno tulad po ng DSWD. Kaya todo support po ang ating mga kababayan po. Kaya laban na lang laban, Manay, huwag po tayong titigil.
Hindi, serbisyo lang ng serbisyo, yon. At maraming salamat.
Thank you, Manay.
At narito sila, pwede
Oo nga po yung ating mga social workers.
National Capital Region.
National Capital Region.
At ang ating makasamahan sa Office of the Secretary naman mula sa Central Office. So sila ang sponsor natin ngayon sa proyektong ito. Sila ang nag-isip na ito na maging bahagi naman tayo sa pagbigay malasakit sa ating mga kabataan. Okay, ayan sila.
Ayan po mga ka-DDS ha. At thank you po, Manay. Thank you, Manay. Thank you po.
Okay.
Ayan po mga ka-DDS. At ayan po, tutok lang po dito at ayun, nakataba lang po ng puso na very involved po ang ating mga social workers at ang DSWD. Kaya ito na po talaga ang tuloy-tuloy na pagbabago sa ating bayan.
Umani ng batikos ang pagpunta ni Vice President Leni Robredo sa Amerika kasama ang kanyang pamilya para magbakasyon ngayong Pasko. Ayon sa mga kritiko, inabandona ng Vice Presidente ang mga Bicolano sa panahon ng kalamidad. Para sa kabuang report, alamin natin mula sa report ni RHO9, San Casulia.
Kinalampag ng mga kritiko si Vice President Leni Robredo dahil sa bakasyon nito sa Estados Unidos kasama ang kanyang mga anak kasabay ng paglikas ng kanyang mga kababayang Bicolano sa mga evacuation center na hinagupit ng Bagyong Nina. Isa sa mga kritiko ng Vice Presidente ang nagsabi na inabandona nito ang mga Bicolano sa panahon ng kalamidad. Gayunman, ipinagtanggol naman si Robredo ng ilan sa kanyang mga taga-suporta at sinabing walang masama sa pagbakasyon ng ginang dahil ang Pasko ay panahon para sa pamilya. Ayon sa supporters ni Leni, hindi naman ito mapipigilan ng bagyo at ang lokal na pamahalaan ang dapat may responsibilidad na tumutok sa mga kalamidad.
See that they're attending Robredo's event, so I just stopped her and I only had a few seconds to tell her to ask her who's sponsoring the event. Robredo told me in front of people, and we have security footages to get it. Sabi ni Robredo, it is sponsored, right? Private sponsorship ang ginagawa nila dito sa NAFA. So you have the Vice President of the Philippines getting money from a private group, and she is being quote-unquote sponsored for this event. No, don't worry about it. You can't throw me out. You can't throw me out. I know my rights. Do you know my constitutional rights? I know my rights.
Right now, it's
I'm not doing anything. I can stand here. Yeah, you should know your rights. You're a doctor. You should know your rights. Don't tell me what my rights are. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
I'm sorry, man.
Do not touch me.
Well, I know.
Touch me, Doctor Who.
I'd also like to take this opportunity to, of course, thank our host. Where is Doctora Rivera? There she is. Doctora Rivera, Ida Rivera, who's our host. And at the same time, the outgoing chair of NAPA's National Leadership, Attorney J.D. Malyonga.
I know my rights. You can't ask me to leave. Whoever you are, you can't ask me to leave. Okay? I'm not doing anything. I'm standing here doing my stuff. You can't ask me to leave. I know you're sponsoring Miss Robredo's, Vice President Robredo's event. It's a private event, but don't tell me to leave. I'm not leaving, right? Whoever you are, I don't care. I know my rights. Smile. Yeah, so right now they just asked me to leave and somebody tried to push me aside, some Dr. Rivera or something. So, yeah, they don't want me to be here right now. But as you can see from the background, nandito na lahat yung mga alipores ni Robredo, yung nagbayad sa kanya para magpunta sa Estados Unidos. I mean, I don't know why these people, Phil Americans, are still paying for Robredo, but that's what they're doing, man. These people are just paying for Robredo to come over for their private event, and Robredo just said it's a private event. She's sponsored. See these guys? Yeah, they're the ones who sponsored Robredo's event. They just asked me to leave. They just asked me to leave. I won't leave because I know my rights. They think they can push me around. There's more, dude. You gotta see the dresses. It's just like the Oscars right now. So this is like a gala event. They pay Robredo to come over. All this Filipino Americans gave sponsorship. Hello, press people. They just asked me to leave. They think they can just push me around. I know my rights. So they thought they could. There's security, as you can see. She's nice. She's just waiting for me. So I'm not doing anything wrong. Sorry. And that's a party over here, dude. Sa lahat ng mga Idiot Robredo followers sa Pilipinas, sa Amerika, sa Canada, sa Middle East, sa Europe, at sa lahat ng panig ng mundo, yung Panginoon ninyong Idiot Robredo, pinatunayan na naman na idiot siya. At kayo mga idiots rin kasi sunod kayo sunod sa kabubuhan ng inutil na Vice President ninyo. Hindi namin Vice President yung hinayupak ng Idiot Robredo na yan. Kaya magsama-sama kayong mga idiots. Itong nakaraang araw mula August 1 to August 7, maraming nagawa si President Duterte para iayos ang Pilipinas. Noong August 2, binisita ng Presidente Duterte ang bayaning sundalo na si Jerome Hacuba sa AFP Medical Center. Sa kabilang dako naman, noong August 2, yung sinasabing nanalo raw ng pagka-Vice President na Lola Leni Lugaw, Idiot Robredo, nagpunta sa Thailand dahil binigyan na raw siya ng award ek-ek. Ano na pala yung mga Idiot Robredo followers? Wala! Aligahanin yung mga idiots galing sa pa-picture-picture ni Leni Lugaw sa Thailand. Noong August 3, nagkaroon ng press conference si Leni Lugaw. At iniisip niya kung saan daw niya kukunin ang pambayad kay Makalintal para sa electoral protest na sinampa laban sa kanya sa Comelec. Susuportahan niya yung Idiot Robredo na wala raw pera pero pupunta sa casino sa Amerika. Noong August 5, nagpunta si President Duterte sa Camp Lapu-Lapu, Cebu City at binisita ang Central CENTCOM of Armed Forces of the Philippines. Pagkatapos, nagpunta si President Duterte sa Camp General Macario Peralta sa Hamindan, Capiz. Noong August 6, si Leni Lugaw nasa Estados Unidos, nagpunta sa Valley Forge Casino and Hotel
para sa press conference. Pagkatapos, may induction of officers ng National Federation of Phil-American Associations. Hinarap ni Lugaw ang iilang mga Filipino na walang kinalaman sa Housing and Urban Development Coordinating Council at opisina ng Vice President. Ano na pala ninyong mga idiot Robredo followers? Wala. Kaligayahan ninyong mga idiots galing sa pa-picture-picture ni Lenny Lugaw sa Amerika. Susuportahan niyo yung idiot Robredo na wala raw pera pero nagpunta sa casino sa Amerika. Pakinggan niyo yung sinasabi ni Lenny Lugaw.
Pennsylvania has been home, almost home to our family, in as much as I have a sister-in-law who lives here.
Nagpunta ng Philadelphia para salubungin pala yung sister-in-law niya. 10 minutes yan, walang katapusan. Kakwento niya yung buhay niya, wala naman tayong pakialam. Siyempre, natutuwa lang dyan, kapwa idiot Robredo followers. Tapos may scripted question and answer session, more than 25 minutes ng kaek-ika na walang patutunguhan.
If you are familiar with our Constitution, if you look at the Constitution, the Vice President doesn't have real powers except to wait for something to happen to the President. Parang sayang yata yung 6 years na naghihintay tayo. Budget, the office of the Vice President has one of the smallest budgets of departments of government. I think it's doable considering the many limitations of my office. As I've said, under the Constitution, we don't have a mandate to execute programs. But I think we can be a very good conduit and be an inspiration for, alam niyo po, siguro you're familiar naman with sa atin kasi required yung mga corporate social responsibility programs of all the companies. And maraming companies yung naghahanap ng CSR programs but don't really know what to do.
Walang katorya-torya, dak-dak lang ng dak-dak. Pumunta ng Amerika, dak-dak lang ng dak-dak ng walang punto.
So, since the premise of the question is young Filipino Americans, and by young, siguro hindi naman yung edad ko na mga 20s, 30s, we have, I think, been living here for the longest time. Most of them have been were born here already. Siguro it would be a tremendous help kung magkaroon ng mga trips na sino-sponsor for them. There is one program now, I forgot the name of it.
Dito mapapamura ka talaga. Pasensya na po kayo. Putang ina, nagpunta ka sa Amerika para sa press conference na yung information ay pwede naman sabihin o ilagay yan sa internet or Skype or internet phone or broadcast sa YouTube. Pero hindi, putang ina, press conference ni Lugaw, wala pang 2 dosena ang dumalo. Walang international press, walang Philippine press, walang punto kundi magpa-cute. Sige, bilangin nyo kung ilan nandyan sa putang inang press conference na yan. Kung inutil ka na, idiot Aquino or idiot Robredo follower, tulad ng Juan Nationalist, ang lagalag, Raisal Robles, Alan Robles, Running Reyes, Kiko Pangilinan, Rafi Biason, Laylayan Galima, at yung first name ni Trillanes, paniniwalaan mo ang bullshit ni idiot Robredo sa Amerika. Bobo ka kasi, kaya nga oo ka ng oo kay idiot Robredo. Kaya ka nga idiot, tinambakan ka lang ng pang-abay at pang-uri, naniwala ka naman sa kapwa mo idiot. Tinambakan ka lang ng pa-picture-picture, pa-video-video, pa-bebe-bebe, naniwala ka naman. Hindi mo pa rin naiintindihan ang pagiging idiot mo, idiot Robredo follower. Pakinggan niyo yung sinasabi ni Lenny Lugaw. Gagamitin pa si President Duterte para lang kunyari kakampi siya ng Pangulo at nakikisama siya sa mga cabinet meeting.
I think the President is very supportive as far as this is concerned. We have talked about this already during our cabinet meetings. How do we make our processes more customer friendly?
Noong August 7, nagsalita pa si Idiot Robredo sa San Francisco naman. 17 minutes rin yan, kakadakdak tungkol sa buhay niya, sa nangyari sa kanya, pero walang punto sa Housing and Urban Development Coordinating Council at opisina ng Vice President.
Kumarin ko po, baptismal godmother ng aking anak. Nasaan na si Alice? Nandiyan si Alice Poloyakoy sa likod. Nag-fly pa siya from LA. I heard some other people flew from LA just to be with us tonight.
Pansinin ninyo, ang mga dumalo sa San Francisco. Mabibilang nyo lang, wala pang 1 dosena. Ito yung pinakamalupit. Pakinggan nyo yung sasabihin ni Lugaw.
During my campaign, nakikita ko yung mga Facebook posts niyo. I know that you have poured your heart and soul into helping me during the campaign. So I asked my staff to ask Gabby if it would be possible for me to drop by. Pero naisip ko just to a very informal gathering, just to give me an opportunity to thank everyone personally for all the hard work that you did to help me out.
Mapapamura ka talaga. Putang ina, nagpunta ka ng San Francisco para pasalamatan yung mga nangampanya para sa'yo, tapos nanalo ka sa daya, pasasalamatan mo yung mga mandaraya na nagpanalo sa'yo sa makatuwid. Sa nakaraang ilang araw ng unang linggo ng August 2016, si President Duterte, panayang trabaho, habang si Leni Lugaw, panayang pasyal, gamit ang pera ng bayan. Malibang sa pagkumpara sa sipag at galing ni President Duterte, ang tunay na katibayan na idiot kayong mga idiot Robredo followers ay yung pagkapanalo ni Hidilyn Diaz ng silver medal sa weightlifting sa Olympics. Si Diaz, nanalo ng silver at nagdala ng karangalan para sa bansa. Gumastos ba ng 400 million para sa kampanya sa eleksyon? At pera ba ng Pilipinas ginamit ni Diaz pang manalo ng silver medal sa Olympics? Hindi. Sariling kayod, sipag, tiyaga at pera ang ginamit ni Miss Diaz para magdala ng karangalan sa Pilipinas. Congratulations, Hidilyn Diaz. Maraming salamat sa pagdala ng karangalan sa bansang Pilipinas. Habang kayong mga idiot Robredo followers, nagdadadakdak lang si Leni Lugaw, harap ng kamera, pumapalakpak at natutuwa naman kayo. Ginastos ni Idiot Robredo ang pera ng bayan na walang punto at hindi nagdadala ng karangalan. Pumapalakpak at natutuwa naman yung mga kapwa niya idiots. Sunod kayo ng sunod sa Panginoon yung Idiot Robredo. Tapos siya lang nakikinabang at kayo walang napapala. Kaya nga kayo Idiot Robredo followers, mga inutil kasi kayo. Pinagbawalan na tayo ng casino at hotel security sa Valley Forge at hindi na natin nahabol si Leni pagkatapos ng induction of officers. Pero yung mga bisita ni Lugaw na interview natin, panoorin nyo yun sa susunod na videos.
What I don't get is this is supposed to be something relevant to the HUDCC. Notice, there's nothing that there's nothing relevant with the HUDCC or the Office of the Vice President of the Philippines that's going on here. This is just a private event, and they're paying for it. All of these guys. Yep, he's the guy who touched me. I have to take a shower later.
Just like yesterday.
It's like a gala event over here, man. See, if this was an official diplomatic event, people will not be walking around wearing shorts. But instead, this is a casino. And as you can see from a casino, it's not a diplomatic event. It's just an event. Sir, you don't mind me going in camera? Who's paying for the event? For the Vice President? Who's paying for the Vice President's trip? Who's paying for the Vice President's trip?
The group.
Oh, so this is a private sponsor and you're paying for the Vice President?
Oh, no, but I think the group is paying for it.
So the group is paying for it. NAFA is paying for it.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. So you with all due respect, ma'am, you do know it's unconstitutional, right?
I don't know.
A public servant receiving private donations or solicitations.
It's not a donation.
So you can't give it.
No, actually,
Yes.
this is our second official trip.
Why is it official?
Official.
What does it have to do with the Housing Urban Development Coordinating Council?
She was assigned by the president
For what?
to
For-
the housing.
Yeah, for what? But what does this have to do with housing? What you're doing here right now?
Because before,
Yeah.
during the campaign, she
Yes.
was invited by NAFA.
Yeah, but that's not the point, is it? She's vice president and she's not supposed to be here. She's not supposed to receive money from people like you. Yeah, so?
Not paying for her.
Huh? I mean, Obama's not going to receive money from people like you to attend an induction of events. Why does Robredo have to accept it?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's exactly the reason why I'm here, ma'am. Because the Filipino people need to know.
Yes.
Yeah. Who's paying for this? We'll go where? We're here, so we can't go anywhere. Just joking. Gotcha. Don't you just love your rights, don't you?
Mag-ano tayo dito? Dito tayo maglinya ng mag-ano?
Nice flowers. Oh yeah, no, this is nothing.